Hi, I just want to share some of my making philosophy with you. I was lucky enough in 1974 to be in Japan, and when I was there I bought this tea bowl. It's actually a Korean tea bowl, and it's very important to me because it's absolutely beautiful to use. I came back home and I use it all the time. Fits in my hand so nicely, and it's just beautiful to drink out of. And interestingly enough, there's quite a few like this in the V&A. But what's really important to me is that it brought to my awareness the difference between a favourite drinking vessel and just a polystyrene cup that you might get at the garage. Now, they're both functional items, but the bowl or the favourite mug can nourish, and of course it can be favoured for a number of reasons: ergonomics, colour, sentiment, whatever. But the point is the experience is different. And I was thinking about that a lot, and the word that came to me was nourishing. And certainly drinking out of this bowl I've always found very nourishing. But then with time it came to me actually that the nourishment was energy. And I felt very comfortable with that for some reason, because I'm sure a quantum physicist would say that the fired clay is just dancing molecules of a particular density. So then it came to me that, hang on a second, if this thing is alive with energy and I've made it, what's the role of the maker? It then occurred to me actually that there's the Buddhist belief that if you cook with love you nourish, and if you cook with anger you give indigestion. So in the light of that, I thought I needed to evolve my intentions. And it came to me that the best thing that I could possibly do is to try to make things that are going to heal and nourish people. So that's what I try and do. And come back to the Korean bowl. It's interesting, in the Korean culture, if you hand a Korean a pot, the first thing they do is feel the energy of it. So it's just that we don't really realise that in our culture, but it is realised in certainly the Korean culture. And of course they come from a particular place of consciousness where they believe when they're working with the bodies of their ancestors. So the consciousness with which we make, I think, seems to be important. Anyway, that's what I do. So if you have a pot of mine, or you're thinking about getting one, I hope you find it nourishing at some level. And thank you for listening.